Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jack and this is Airbrush Ways. This is the next part in the painting of the rifle stock. So before we start, I have the gloves on, which really after I've done all that cleaning and degreasing and everything else of this stock, ideally I need to keep these on because I don't want to put my greasy paw marks all over the thing. But I do know from previous experience that when we start to mask up this, there is an issue with, I keep getting it, I'm just not good enough. I get it stuck on my gloves, I get it everywhere, and I ended up taking them off. It doesn't seem to work, especially for the finicky bits. So I'm going to try with these to start with. If there's an issue, then we'll have to just tape it and then I'll wipe over it again and make sure that there's no grease marks or anything on it. Now the other thing is, what I've also got here is this FBS gold tape, and if you've not used this yet, I strongly recommend that you try it. I have all kinds of tape here. So we've got the green, we've got different makes, different thicknesses, we've got the paper, and we've got the PVC, whatever it's called, plastic tape, paper tape, different thicknesses, different makes. And at the moment this one is really doing well. It sticks well, it's very thin, sticks well but doesn't stick that well that it peels, touch wood, and we've never had a really major problem with it. So that's what I'm going to use. I have two there, different thicknesses, and I also have a roll of the sheet 12-inch wide stuff. So these are the things that I'm going to use, and I'm also just going to use the craft knife when it comes to cutting off the tape or even going around an area. So it's going to take a bit of time. This is what I'm up to next, so hopefully bear with me and we'll get into this and we'll just see exactly how much of this we can do before I get so annoyed that it's sticking all over my gloves. Okay, so let's start, I suppose, with the big bit in the middle. I don't intend showing you me taping this whole thing off, but I know some people do say you rush it or you cut out most of it. So just so you know, this is exactly how this is going to work. And I'm hoping that this works out the right way. We don't know, I don't know. I'm just cutting it as and when I need to. Yeah. So that's a nice straight edge along the main edge. Of course you can see there hopefully that we've actually got this bit here which is above. If I turn it that way you might be able to see it better. So we can see there is this line here where it ducks in and along there. So what I'm going to try and do now is just cut that to that actual shape. Maybe turn it round the other way. Okay, so I'm going to turn that round, give you a better view of what we've done there. Okay, so we can see now on this edge that I've got this tape along the edge, down in that cut, over that first bump, down that cut, and then around to the back. As we can see now, if I do this other edge, this is going to be a lot easier to get that straight edge, and then we've got this little cut out here where the bolt action goes into, and then round the back. So we'll try and get that bit done next. Okay, so I've put this on from this side along, and if we can see there, it's going up a bit too high there, so I'm going to cut this off at that angle. So that's what we've got on those two pieces. The bit that fits in the middle, I'm not really mithered about that because it's just going to overlap the gold tape, and I'll just try and show you this a little bit better now if I can. So there we have it, that's that edge, that's in there, and then if I just turn it round, the other side, that's that edge. So now I've just got to do this bit at the back and this bit across the front, and then I can just fill that in with whatever tape I need. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. Okay, so I realised when we got to the point where this bit was finished and I had a look at the camera that the recording had stopped, and I'm not certain why, but anyway, I'm going to do another bit with you now so that you'll be able to see exactly how I got to this finished stage. I know from what was recorded you saw me put this gold mask tape in and cut the lines out, which gives us a nice kind of straight edge. So that's that. What I'm going to do now then is this bit here. I'll just move that over slightly. Okay, so now we've got this end, which we've wiped down before, and you saw how I got the edges done on the other one. So I'm going to do something very similar now with this, and I think actually I might get away with using this. So the same thing, I'll get this and put an edge on. Now I might actually cut this first, make it a bit easier. It's great with these gloves on, I must admit it does me head in. Okay, so like I said before, if your nails aren't going to do it, then just a little pen top like this tends to help me just get the edges up tight so that I know that this thing is kind of sitting fairly well. Okay, so now obviously the other bit that I did, this piece, I did the same thing, put an edge around it and then filled in the middle, and obviously just an ordinary piece of thick white masking tape in the middle. And then for this one I've done the same thing, I've done the edge, and then once I've done the edge I've then filled in the middle. Cut it off at the front, made sure it's level all the way round. I know that that piece of metal that fits in there fits exactly, so I definitely can't have that reduced, that I can't have that bit reduced in width at all, not even 1/4 of a mil, otherwise we'd be in serious trouble and we'd end up scraping paint off trying to get it back in. Bottom piece done, and what I'm going to do now is finish off the masking, this one, and around here and at the back. So once all that's done, we'll start the next part of this paint job. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that episode, and we'll see you again next time. So I'm Jack, this is Airbrush Ways. Don't forget, give me the thumbs up, like and share and all that other stuff, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.